Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for November, which means we are moving from Scorpio season into Sagittarius season. So very excited for you, Saggy. And happy birthday to all you beautiful Sagittariuses who are having a birthday in November. And if you are interested in getting a solar return reading, it's perfect time to get a reading in your birthday time and period. I do have a solar return tarot and astrology reading you might be interested in, so check it out. So let's see what is coming in. We have this month, we have a Mercury retrograde in your sign happening in Sagittarius. We've also got a new moon in Scorpio, full moon in Taurus. Let's see what we have. Oh, very nice. Six of Crystals, synergy and gratitude. Look at those two beautiful meerkats. Who is going to be by your side that is making you happy, that you're going to be really grateful for in your life? I think that it might be almost like you want to pinch yourself, like, and go, is this real? Like, I didn't think I could be that happy with this person, but yet here I am, and I am really happy that this person is here and being really supportive of me and by my side, and it just feels really good. This is the Six of Pentacles, so it is about balance as well. About the giving and receiving within relationships is going to be something that's going to be really important. And so I feel like imagine putting your hand out to receive, that you are being offered or given something from spirit, and be open to receive what that is, and just feel within yourself energetically or emotionally what that feels like, because I feel like the spirit is asking you to open to receive. So, and through that process, the things that you're giving as well are also appreciated more, or may accrue more value in some way, in that maybe you might see a tangible shift. Like maybe you're making more money, or maybe there's just a sense that you're feeling more valued within a situation, but it's like for like. So if you open to receive something really valuable, then there also it goes both ways. So that's the feeling I'm getting with this, the Six of Crystals, synergy and gratitude. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Sagittarius. So, but this is a nice energy. The Six of Crystals is of just a little bit more of what you need coming in. What's shifting and changing is judgment. Wow, Scorpio, fire, Pluto, Leo. So let's not forget about the fact you've just going through Scorpio season as well. The judgment card represents a sense of a heralding, an irrevocable ending. It's almost like walking over the hot coals, through the fire, and then going, right, come out transformed on the other side. So it feels a little bit like, okay, I've been through it. Thank God that's over. And now I can just have the nice little synergy and gratitude, like who actually walked through with that? Who was there by your side when you walked through that, where you had to go through? It might have felt like a bit of an initiation of some sort, but it's the final ending. It feels like the final clearing out, the final ending before you can step into the new. So the Judgment card feels like it's heralding a rebirth of some sort. That definitely feels like it's related to worthiness and to relationships, and potentially to, you might see it's, like reflective of your income, how much money is coming in, or how you're feeling valued within relationships. So, wow, okay. Very interesting. And the word I was given was consistency and loyalty. It's like who and what has been there consistently, that, or where have you been for somebody else consistently, that you feel like you are being acknowledged, or you're really grateful for. There's potentially a sense of feeling, I don't really want to say the word rewarded, but it's more, let me get that, fell down. It's more just an inner sense of acknowledgement, or just feeling acknowledged. So we have a sun card. Yes, happiness, a lot of inner child stuff coming through with the sun, but this is feeling revitalized again, feeling like there's breakthroughs, feeling like there's opportunities where there weren't opportunities before, feeling happy and vitality and joy, happiness and vitality and joy with the sun card, which is really beautiful. So Sagittarius, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Sagittarius, sun, moon and rising. Always recommend to watch your 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Sagittarius. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. So just as I was saying that, a lot of stuff was coming up about this Judgment card, and it was very much I was getting all sorts of images like Pluto. One of the big stories of November is Pluto is moving into Aquarius finally, and it is going to stay there, and it's a big tone shift in terms of lots of things. It could be very subtle, it could be very loud, depending on if that's affecting you directly in your astrology. But it feels like it's going to stay in Aquarius for 20 years now, Pluto. It's the big, deep planet of power, transformation, truth, birth, death, rebirth. It is the Phoenix rising. And what I was getting with this card was snake charmers. For whatever reason, I was getting snake charming. So where have you been doing people pleasing? Where have you performed something that didn't feel true to you? Maybe you were performing a role, you were dancing to the beat of somebody else's drum, somebody else is playing the music and you're somehow responding to it, but it's not your music, it's not you. So it feels like there's this sense of moving through illusions and deceptions where you have been wanting to either please or embody somebody or something that is not really serving you. And here comes the Aquarius energy of the King of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, interesting. And we have the King of Pentacles as well. So let's move everything down for the moment. So yeah, we have the situation here is the Sun. And I feel like, this King of Swords is wanting to cut through with illusions there next to the Moon card, things that aren't resonating. That's like, boom. It's like, I wouldn't say it's a reality check. It's more like, boom, I see clearly now. I mean, it is seeing reality, but it's a good reality. It's like, I see my authentic truth now. And I see the things that are true to me. I see the people that are true to me. And it's almost revelatory in a way. But it's something that really can serve you well here. So let's look at the situation. The Sun crossed by the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups represents the past energy, childhood. Maybe, again, it's inner child, a lot of childhood stuff coming in. So maybe there's some childhood stuff that has somehow or something around children that is not making you happy or blocking you from happiness in some way, or something or someone from the past, memories of the past is somehow blocking your happiness, and it's hard to find the emotional balance with it. With this Six of Cups and the Sun card, we see in your conscious mind the Hanged Man, and I feel like there's something awakening within, like a huge awakening or realization. The Hanged Man is saying that through a passage of time, you're able to shift your perspective and see something very differently. And through that perspective shift and change, perhaps you're starting to see things that have been unclear or foggy very differently. Again, I'm getting a lot of Neptune with the Hanged Man and music, which is that snake charming thing, and the Judgment card. So it feels like it's this realization of where have you been dancing to somebody else's tune, quite literally, with the Hanged Man. So at the base, we've got this lovely little Page of Wands, a little explorer. At the base, it's like, well, if something hasn't sort of fulfilled me or felt right emotionally, I'm ready to go off exploring. This Page of Wands is like, I'm ready to discover new things, go exploring. There's new growth. There's new things out there. I'm just getting the message from my soul and spirit to go try new things, explore new things, emotionally repattern where there's been something that hasn't been working for me in my life. And so this feels like, you're ready to go off on a whole new adventure. And especially when it comes to potentially things like travel opportunities, but also relationships, like going into new territory with relationships, maybe meeting new people, or maybe a relationship is ready to transform. It's like, I just need to put the past in the past and move on. So in the recent past, we do see the Eight of Cups, that there was this sense of, maybe there's somebody that has left your life, or maybe it was a sense that there's a relationship wasn't feeling or hasn't been feeling as fulfilling as you wanted it to, or that you emotionally detached from somebody. And I feel like there's potentially understandings, higher realizations about that and the dynamic around that comes in. In the near future, we have the Justice card. So I'm going to pull these down. I've got to get these right. So the Justice card is talking about contracts, impartial contracts. So for some of you, with this in the King of Pentacles, there's a money contract coming in, or a job contract coming through for some of you, or you're looking at bank loans, rental agreements, things like that, some kind of financial contract you might be signing. It doesn't have to be for all of you. But the Justice card is representing that truth and balance prevails, I want to say. And at the end of the day, the agreements that were made on a high spiritual level, and we're going up to your crown chakra now, there's some messages coming in from your crown chakra about how you can balance things in your life, how things have been, where you've been seeing some things have been fair and not fair, and how you can rebalance that. The truth is coming in around that. And it is asking you to be the observer, to stand back and be impartial, not to get caught up in the drama of the story of it, but to stand back and go, okay, now I see it. Because if you step back as the observer, the thing changes. And you perceive it differently, then whatever it is that you're looking at changes. So it feels like there's this sort of illusionary shift of perception, or that something shifts and changes forms. It feels like it's like a transfiguration. You're presenting as the Nine of Swords, so it might just be, oh, this is all too much. There's just so much going on inside my mind. There's too much to think about. A little bit of stress, anxiety could come through with that Nine of Swords. There could be that you've just got a lot on your mind. Maybe you're being woken up at night. So maybe you're not getting the best sleep with this Nine of Swords, but it's like there's a lot on a deep spiritual level to process, and your mind is just going, oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. So interestingly, we have the energy surrounding you is this Queen of Swords. And this is maybe somebody who's like an air sign, could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini around you, or just somebody who's can see things clearly. This person is saying yes. So there's someone who's saying yes to you, which is actually, I think this is a good yes to come in. It's interesting, we've got the King and Queen of Swords here. So this feels like, whatever's going on inside your mind here with this Nine of Swords, that could be like overthinking something, or just fears coming up which are never really going to eventuate. Then there's some energies around that can really help you see it from a clear perspective, whether it's a person or whatever it is. Hopes and fears, we've got the Nine of Cups, and this is feeling really satisfied and fulfilled and happy. And we are seeing that coming through with relationships especially, and these might be work relationships, they could be financial relationships, they could be business partnerships, there's something, it could still be a romantic relationship or a partner of some sort, but there's something around the material realm, like potentially money relationship, that you're feeling so much happier with. So yeah, interesting. And as an outcome, we've already talked about the outcome. We kind of went straight to that at the start, which was this Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Moon. Like, this King of Swords is the Aquarius energy. So we do have Pluto moving into Aquarius, and it can be very cool, calm, detached, logical, and very much going, that moon is where things haven't been clear. You know, you've got the sun here. It wants to make things clear. It wants to shine the light. In the sun, you see what something is. It looks very clearly. It is what it is. You see a plant, it's a plant. Whereas in the moon, there's shadows and things don't necessarily appear as they are. Something could be illusionary. It could look like a plant in the distance, but then it might be a fox. It could be something very different. And so this King of Swords is kind of saying, I'm sick of things, of these illusions. I'm sick of not being able to see clearly. The Five of Pentacles is where there's been potentially challenges around worthiness, around material realm, around money as well, or feeling, that things are resonating, that something's for you. Again, this could come back to the dancing to your own tune, dancing to your own, the beat of your own drum. But this King of Swords just says enough of this, enough of all the underlying issues, enough of all the illusions. I want to see the truth, and I want to see really clearly. And so it's cutting cords, quite literally, energetic cords with anything that is affecting your sense of worthiness, which can translate to getting what you need on the material realm. And this is a really great time to be doing that. The moon can be subconscious work as well. So you could be working with subconscious belief systems consciously. But this is a really great time to work around any money belief systems, because this King of Swords is coming up with a plan, an idea, making some really strong decisions and strategies. And it's like, this is a great time to, I want to say, leapfrog or cut out all the stuff that you don't want when it comes to relationships and your relationship with money. So we have, as an overall energy, the King of Pentacles, and this is the Taurus King. We do have the full moon in Taurus, and the moon is exalted in Taurus. So it's going to be one of the nicer moons on the 15th of November, but the Taurus King is very generous, somebody who's very grounded, generous, likes what they like, feels like there's an abundant universe, and it's also about money, business, success, and getting your physical needs met within a relationship. So I feel like it's like, I just want to touch or feel something that feels authentic and true. I need to know, I need to tangibly feel this. So that's the feeling I'm getting here from this King of Pentacles, that it's all about potentially a sensory experience as well with it. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Sagittarius, and see what is coming in. Affirmation card for Sagittarius coming through. I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. Beautiful. And we're going to put that there. Again, this King of Pentacles has got a lot to do with money. So you might be getting more money. That's the good news that's coming in. So let's see. And for some of you, it's things around the home. Maybe there's something around the home environment that you have to, you could do a culling if there's like too many things around the home, or there's bills coming in and I don't need that thing. Maybe you're budgeting. You might be looking at home finances and home budgets and stuff like that, because we have as your charm the bicycle, and this is all about traveling, how you're traveling, and the bicycle wants to be cleaner, simpler, easier. It's like, let's make this easier. So if how things are tracking and traveling in your life, especially when it comes to budgets, money, relationships, this is all making things so much easier for you, and feels like you are gaining some really wonderful new perspectives here about what's right for you and what isn't. And it's interesting because the only thing that's fearful is this Nine of Swords, worrying about stuff. But we're seeing that the solutions are coming to you. There's an opportunity here to really remove something that's not working in your life and be able to sort of streamline. I feel like you're streamlining your world and simplifying your world in a way so that you're going to be so grateful. And then, there's these beautiful relationships come in here with the Six of Crystals. You're going to start seeing things so clearly, which is really fantastic. So I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, Sagittarius, because we see this King of Swords is just like enough, cutting ties, cords, anything that has been unclear, anything underlying in the surface. If there's been some kind of conflict with a work situation or financial situation, this King of Swords is just sorting it all out. So if there's been something that's been like an underlying tension or that something that hasn't been addressed, this King of Swords is sorting it all out. So let's see where this is all going, because it feels like this is important and necessary with that Judgment card. It's like there's no going back after this. It's stepping into a whole new positive rebirth, which we're not necessarily seeing in the reading yet. So we're going to see if that comes into the extended reading. This is more the dealing with all the endings and clearing stuff out and getting really clear about what it is that feels right for you. And then I feel like, I want to see where this is going. What are the benefits of all of this? So that's going to be an extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. Please follow me on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and happy Saggy season, and take care.